Hi friends, thanks for joining me on Tuesday's card tutorial. So in today's tutorial, I wanted to share this card that I recently did on a mystery stamping with Sharon Armstrong. And what was really fun about it, and it probably won't pick up on the video, maybe it will, I don't see it, so hopefully it does and you can see it. We did this fun scoring on this little piece of 2.5 by 4 inch piece of cardstock, and it just brings it such a beautiful look to it. So I hope you can see that. But so I started playing around with it, and I thought, oh, you know what? We're going to have very soon, March 4th, we're going to be having this mini corrugated 3D embossing folder. So I said, oh, I wonder if that would work. Well, it does, but then it's corrugated as opposed to doing the scoring, which this is nice too. It looks really fun. But then I thought, you know, I started playing around with it a little bit more. And as you can see, I did bigger pieces because I thought, well, what if I score the whole thing and then I can just cut it in half to measure what I need. And basically this piece, the Petunia Pop, measures 2.5 by 4 inches. So I did this piece, which I think is, oh, here, let's see what the size of this is. So this is 4 inches by 5 inches. So then I would cut it in half and I can get 2 pieces out of this, right? So I did that all the way down and it makes it so much easier. Now, I do have my trimmer and my score pal here. This is very old. I've had this for many, many years, and Stampin' Up! Used to carry score pal, but now they came out with their own, and hopefully I will get one soon. But for right now, I'm content with having my score pal and my paper trimmer. So the reason that I didn't like the score pal or the scoreboard to do this when you're doing it, you know, this much, when you're doing like a whole sheet, is because it tends to jump off the track. At least that happens to me. Maybe it doesn't happen to you, but it happens to me. So that's why I prefer the trimmer for this. But then I started playing around with it. So these are 1/4 inch. Every 1/4 inch I scored. Then I said, how would it look if I scored a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch? You get the idea. So I came up with this and I thought, oh, that looks really cool. And it almost looks like wainscoting, right, that you would see on a wall. So we're going to do it this way. But either way is really fun. And basically what I'm saying is just play around with it. And this is retired cardstock. It was Parakeet Party, so just had it laying around. And either side looks good. I mean, even on the back side, it looks really cool too. So it depends which side you want to use. The other nice thing I'm going to say about the scoreboard is that it will give a deeper impression. So, you know, it's all about choice, right? So I'm going to start out with, I'm going to move my scoreboard out of the way. I'm going to start out with an 8.5 by 11 inch piece of cardstock. So it's just your basic cardstock. And what I want to do is I'm going to cut off 1 inch on the 11 inch side. So then we're left with the piece that's 8 by 10. Okay. And then I'm going to cut 1/2 inch off on the 8.5 inch side. So then we are left with 8 by 10. Those are scraps. You can either toss them or save them for some other card. And I am going to further cut this down to 5 inches. 5 inches. And then we'll cut it down at 4 inches, because I don't think you need to watch me scoring a whole piece of cardstock, right? I'm sure you'll get the idea with just a little bit of scoring. So I'm going to put it in here. And, oh, let's cut this down to 4 inches. That's what I wanted to do. So then I know how much across I need. Because I kind of get confused when I'm doing the 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch. So this will make it much easier for me to stay focused. Okay, so I'm going to start at 1/4 inch. And then what you'll do is you'll score it at 1/4 inch. So I've got my score blade here, my cutting blade, which you can't see right there. It's out of the picture. Okay. Let's see if I can bring this down some. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to score this at 1/4 inch. Then I'm going to move this to the 3/4 inch mark. And we're going to score it. So that's basically 1/2 inch. And I'm going to move it to 1 inch and score again. And so here's where the scoreboard is much better, because you don't have to keep lifting the arm and making sure that you're in the right spot. So that's 1/4 inch. Then we want to move it to 1.5 inch. And then score that. Move it 1/4 inch. Score that. And then we move it 1/2 inch, which is 2¼ inches. And we're going to score that. Now I have to lift it again because I forgot where I was. So that was 1/2 inch. We want to do 1/4 inch. So I'm moving that to 2½ inches. That's for the 1/4 inch. Then I'm going to move this to 3 inches, which is the 1/2 inch mark. Just a tad over. There we go. Then that was 1/2 inch, I think, yes. So we're going to move that to 3¼ inches. We're almost there. Just have to do one more 1/2 inch. So that's 3 3/4. And then we'll end with the, right at the 4 inch mark. For the 1/4 inch. Oh no, we already did that. Okay, perfect. So we're good. We are good. So see how that, you've got that all going up and down. I think that looks so cool. And, again, you have either side that you can use. But as I mentioned, the Score Pal will give you, or the scoreboard, a much deeper impression. So that's one benefit over, another benefit over having a trimmer. So it's either one works though, whichever one you have in your craft room. So then I need the cutting board again. My trimmer, I'm going to trim this down to 2½ inches. And then you can keep these pieces, at the ready and just make a bunch of cards all at once. So that's what we've got. Now I have my basic white, which I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday. And you want to try to use a stamp that's one line. Although if it's small enough, you can get it up in this corner here, because then you want your image going across the center. So we're going to do Happy Birthday. Let me get my Pierce mat. I know I'm supposed to use that, and oftentimes I forget when I'm doing the photopolymer. So I'm going to just stamp Happy Birthday right along the top. Okay. And that is all the stamping we're going to do for now. Since I've already die cut my piece, so let's put this, that's for the inside. So before I do that, I want to attach my piece to the bottom, my cardstock that I just used, I just scored. And I'm going to decide, I think I want to do the raised part, the bumpy part on the outside. So I'm going to put adhesive on the other side. And you want to use liquid glue, I found, because it is raised. And this way, just got some on the outside there. I think it adheres better when you're using liquid glue. I'll bring that down just a little bit. Plus then I could move it around as I need to get it lined up perfectly. Okay, and when you're happy, just press it down. And then we'll put this on the front. And I'm just using basic black for my card base. Not a color you see me using very often. But I thought it would look really nice with this card. So I'm just going to center that here. Okay, press it down. I'm going to put this on the inside. Although I could leave it off because I'm not sure what I want to stamp on here. But I think it should be fine. Just adding some glue to the back of the piece that goes inside. And the pieces, the white, basic white pieces are 4 inches by 5 1/4. But as you know, I do send out a tutorial every Wednesday that coordinates with my Tuesday video. And if you're not signed up for my newsletter and would like to receive that, please be sure to click on the link that's below the video to sign up for my newsletter. And that goes out every Wednesday morning. So for my stamp, I guess I should have said that, right? The stamp that I use, the Happy Birthday, actually came from Simply Said. A lot of great greetings in here. You've got happy birthday, thinking of you, let's celebrate, thanks, birthday wishes, yay, thank you, miss you, hello, and just a note. So this is perfect for all your greetings. Then I've already die cut and colored in my Enduring Beauty stamp, and I cut it out with the dies. It comes with coordinating dies. And how I got this shading, isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness, so pretty. I use the Enduring Beauty decorative masks, and these are great because you can just, they're numbered, and you just add the layers and the color every time. You know, so they're numbered here. I don't know if you could see that. That's number 1. Then you have number 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you just place them down and then you just keep adding the colors with your blending brushes. So I really like that. I don't use it enough, but I did this piece from there and then I use the die cut to cut that out. So we're going to use dimensionals on this piece, and I think I'm running out of here dimensionals. I could use the sides, but I don't know if that's going to be enough because this piece is quite large. Maybe it will work. I'm just going to add these dimensionals, and let's see, then we'll start cutting these apart. I can even just rip these apart because they do come apart very easily, but scissors are handy, so we're going to use that. I think I'm just going to put this nice long piece in the center. Let's see, any more? That's good. All right, so we'll put this piece right down the center. Actually, I think one more would probably be good right there. I think that should do it, right? Need one more here. I always say you can never have too many dimensionals because I don't like my cards to sag. So, well, what the heck. Okay, that's it. And then we'll take off the backings. Oh, that one did not stick all the way. So we'll just remove these backings. And then we'll put this on the front and we'll add some pretty embellishments. I'm going to use, let's see, do we want it to go this way? Yeah, I think that looks pretty, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to center it right about there. Okay. And I'm using my antique pearls. Aren't these beautiful? Look at that. They're iridescent. They kind of like have a green hue almost to them. I don't know. They're just really pretty. So we're going to use our Take Your Pick tool. And hopefully they come off fairly easy. I'll put one up here. And I'm going to put another one right about here maybe. And another one down here, I think. Yeah. I'm just using the big ones since the flower image is quite large. I think that just looks very pretty that way. So there you go. That was a very quick card. And like I said, if you make a bunch of these from that one sheet of 8.5 by 11, then you've got them all ready for when you want to make cards, and all you need to do is add a centerpiece. And this could be anything, you know, but you do want to use a fairly bold image, fairly bold and large. So friends, thanks again for watching my videos. I truly appreciate you. And if there's anything that you need from Stampin' Up, please be sure to contact me. Or you can use the link that's right below the video to place an order. I'd be more than happy to be your Stampin' Up demonstrator. Until next Friday, which is our tip, I'll see you then. Have a great day. Bye-bye.